country has least technology, especially in the field of renewable energy. Nepal faces a lack in electricity and has least developed hydropowers than it is estimated to be made. So even if we proceed with the renewable energy technology such as solars and wind energy, then we can really light up our houses and use in the industrial applications. Wind turbine does not produce any harmful activities rather than the hydropower or fossil fuels or coal mines. The research focuses on the analysis, wind data, power extraction and design of the small scale 500 watt horizontal axis wind turbine system. So the main objectives of our research is to initially develop a 500 watt from the locally available resources within our country. To emphasize on the technical aspects, so we can have more technical aspects and development in science and technology. To study the performance analysis, efficiency, output and operation of the wind turbine. To focus detailed research and promote renewable energy as an alternative form of energy in Nepal. The methodologies adapted for our wind turbine are data collection, analysis. The data is collected from the Kathmandu University, which we have installed 2 years ago. The 2 years data will be analyzed and modeled. Calculations for power and efficiency, design of turbines and blades. These are also locally available and we'll be building from that. Controllers, dump loads, electrical components, and testing of turbine power efficiency controllers, etc. And finally installation and commission of the wind turbine. During the phase, we have come up with some of the results to be discussed on analysis, frequency and direction of the wind, design of detailed coil structure. The coil we are ourselves building in our workshop, and magnetic pole alignment, design of blades, performance and final analysis. So this turbine you have seen here is actually a previous one wind turbine system we have very initially developed. Okay, so I'll be just describing the systems. As we know, there are blades, alternator. Alternator is a permanent magnet alternator, which is a permanent neodymium magnets of very high strength. Nacelle is the outer cover that covers up both alternator, rotor and inside shaft, tail boom, tail fin and tower mount. Tower mount is where the turbine stands on. System description, although it is very complex to describe the whole system, so we'll be very generally going on the wind turbine system. The wind, blade, tail, generator, tower, the main. There is a controller to control over the voltage and current of the wind turbine, and there is a power storage like batteries, or the wind turbine power can also be directly transmitted as a 3-phase AC alternating current or a DC, which can be further used for the loads, radio, pumping, etc. So generally working of a wind turbine, as we know, energy can be converted from one form to the next form. The kinetic energy in the rotational motion of the kinetic energy as a form of wind energy can be converted into